Now I'm pretty sure that this is hard on the outside, like along the edge, but I got a feeling that in the center of the board it's probably still pretty soggy. And yes, I did remember to clean out my brush. Now, just because I want to leave this particular glue up for another day or two, that doesn't mean there isn't more that I can do here. I've got more of this ratchet mechanism to make. Yeah, there's the click, and whatever the click is going to be mounted on. And then that has to be mounted onto a hub. So there's a few little components yet. See what I can do today. Now I've printed everything out to scale here. In other words, this is supposed to be a piece of 1 by 2, 16 inches long from here to here. Each one of these little squares is supposed to be 1 inch. And I've adjusted my drawing so that when I printed it out, it should be correct. So let's, for the fun of it, just see how close we come here. I'll put this right on the end. I think it's about right. Now, does this come to 16 inches here? Yeah, okay. So it's right. Okay, now for this piece here, I can just use ordinary cheap spruce, 1 by 3. But for the click, I want to use something a little harder, so I'm going to, I guess you might say, waste this piece of hard maple. Be less chance of it cracking. And I think this is going to be just long enough. Just long enough. I'll just cut this at 29 degrees like this. Okay, there's 15, 20, 25. Okay, if that's 30, this must be 29 right there. Okay, just eyeballing it here, it looks like that's going to cut pretty well in half, and I can always trim it later. Maybe I'll make it a little bit more this way. I'll be wanting to cut that end off. Okay, I think that'll help to hold this from flipping in. Okay, I think if I just leave the line more or less, it should be right. Now you're going to notice when, especially this bottom piece, when it disappears, if it gets sucked in, how quickly from the time it disappears until you hear it go into the dust collector, it'll make a bit of a clank. Sometimes it's quite audible. Now I really didn't hear anything, but then I had my ear protection on. I've got a little piece here I pulled out of the garbage. Let me go turn it on and we'll do it again. Okay, enough playing around here. I heard that one. Oh, and it went through approximately 25 feet of this 4-inch hose in that 1 second or whatever. Now, I was able to actually measure that pretty accurately because it took approximately 23 frames from the time I let it go till the time it hit the fan. So at 30 frames a second, what's that work out to? About 3/4 of a second? That's pretty good for that length of hose. Yeah, that's almost dead on. Well, you know, folks, I fully realize I didn't do a whole lot on the big clock project today. But you know, there's other things I gotta do yet this afternoon, and I guess we'll have to leave it till tomorrow now. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.